All right. I'm gonna wait. I'm wait for brownbird. I'm put the link in the chat room. Brownbird can sit here and if you want this link, I dropped the link. So somebody go ahead and get a silent over here too, because we got to work that out too. We got to work that shit out too with silent.
What's going on, man?
Yes. What? I'm here.
All right, man. So I think what it is, we straight up, bro. Like I said it many times. Like I was like, I think you an intelligent dude. I just didn't understand your process on how you are when it comes to talking to people who's in the manosphere. Do I? And let me say this for reference. You say certain things that I actually agree with because it do be dudes in the manosphere that do be on some bullshit, and I'm not afraid to admit that. You understand? So
Uh
this is a thing. Now I have the understanding. You was here since 1.0. I came in 2.0, 3.0, whatever. You understand? Now my thing about it is this: on some real stuff, I did appreciate the knowledge that you gave on Miss Elite's stream. I think the problem I had with you is the delivery. Because yeah, we can speak like men, we can go back and forth and politic and do what we have to do. I have no problem with that. You understand? But it becomes weird because it's like now I'm looking at you and I'm like, okay, this dude was from the manosphere space. Maybe he is. I know you from, well, I know you because you're around Wacky and I rock with Wacky. Wacky actually came on one of my, he always comes around on my panels. So my thing about it is this. I respect you to know, I respect you enough. I know I make fun of you because you stutter and stuff like that. It's only because of the vibe you was giving off on streams. So it's like when I see people who's trolling and you don't have the same energy when you're on other panels, then I come at you full force and I don't stop. You understand? So my thing about it to you, Big J, nah, I don't. I think you're an intellectual dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that it seems as if sometimes your track record seems as if you do troll people. So it's like, okay, if you're gonna troll them, you troll me, I'll troll you right back. You know what I mean? And that's what it really was. But to my understanding, and maybe later on in a conversation, but it's just like that. And the reason I called you a hypocrite is because it seems as if when you go against the manosphere, it's in a way to say, y'all dudes in this space, y'all dudes in this space, because you're not the only person who does it. It's real, it's really it's about 4 to 6 other men that's against the manosphere, like full on throttle, and they project, they come up with all these different things to say, oh, well, this is how the manosphere is. Y'all hate women. And again, this is where I think I agree with you when you say certain things. I don't want to be talking about no goddamn hair weave all day. That shit pissed me off last week. It really did. And I was just like, I don't want to be talking about black women all day. I don't. I want to talk about the progression of men. And that's what I instill on my channel. I don't try to talk about women all day. So I agree with you on that. But if it's one of those sort of things you accuse me of me getting all of my talking points from Obsidian when I don't watch his channel, I only went on his panel one time, then it's just kind of like, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that's where my problem with you comes in, and it just seems as if you were trolling me countless of times on Miss Elite's channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it seemed like. But go ahead, my bro. Bro.
okay. Well, I'll bury the hatchet with you, then, Brownbird. I'll bury the hatchet with you.
Yeah, my fault for coming at you too, bro. Like, my mission is, regardless if you 1.0 or 2.0, bro, at the end of the day, I want to see us build. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my mission statement. At first, I thought it was fun messing with you. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was like cynical to do because it was just like, I'm only doing that because you did it. But I'll admit, bro, I'll take the stake for it and say, yo, my fault, bro. Because I didn't, the only reason I did it is because I sensed it from you. So I'll bury the hatchet too and say my fault, bro.
Okay, okay. But my problem is the capital content creators and how much influence they have under um those who are just coming up and how they influence I'll say like Mr. Fantastic prime example, right? How he comes across in where he came from. And what I mean came from, I'm talking about on YouTube wise. Where he came from YouTube wise in that like that culture of the toxic culture uh that has no resolution to it, no end to it. And 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 I believe with that because of that culture is doing a disservice to younger men, whether they're black or otherwise. They get a disservice. I mean, following a guy who says, "I'll walk on the pool of blood of black women." And what I said is a true statement because Obsidian said that. I mean, and it's producing those types of individuals. It makes it okay. You say, you know, having that type of rhetoric around being espoused, it makes it okay for someone to think like that or to say that to women who they don't know or the individuals they don't know. And that's my problem with the manosphere. They make things okay to go out of pocket, if you will.
So when you say so would you mind give me like another example just so I can have clarity on it because I just want to understand your perspective because it did seem like smoke and mirrors when you would express it, but I didn't get the chance to really hear it verbatim, like how you know what I mean?
Well, okay. Let me put it like this. I don't know if you was there during the Great Gender War. I don't know if you was there during that. When there was the hit list, and everybody was getting flagged. All your black male content creators getting flagged. Um, Two things went on. One of the biggest content creators tried to dox the women
Yeah, I heard
and
about that. Yeah.
got Chrissy was one of them, and then got to Kristen Carazine's daughter. That's when I put my foot down and start going in on it, when that occurred. So that's why I went. Well, some people say I went anti MGTOW. Yeah, I went anti Manosphere since that. I mean, since that conception, since that was starting. Then also what happened with BJ's Ignore about politics because I was telling them what we need to go to the political route to take care of boys in schools and what education system and all that. They shitted on that in favor of let's just talk shit about black women all day. And I was like, you know, um, fuck you, Anger Man. I told Anger Man go, fuck you and be clear with that. So that's really what started my anger towards the manosphere. Then how I was no how the my own moderator was disrespected. Pure butterfly, like how my own girlfriend at the time was disrespected because she used to be a co-host over here.
Hmm.
So when she was that's when I went full all in because it was no longer a political or it was no longer a simple disagreement. It became personal after that. It was don't because like they made it personal, and when they made it personal by going after my moderator, then going after my ex, then though I decided I'm just going all in. So that's how though I you know um
I,
that's
yeah,
how. That's how it started, basically.
I get that. And I mean, I don't. The thing about it is, what it seems as if on my side, like yeah, like you do have a point. The fact that I am relatively new, right? And I say all the time, yeah, I came here in August and this, that, and third because I wanted to see space where so-called black men thrive. I think that's the reason why me and Wacky get along. So it's like you get along with Wacky, I get along with Wacky too. And the thing about it is with me is, yeah, it is a bunch of fuckery in the space. I did hear that one of the dudes that's anti-manosphere, not you, uh, one of the guys had received death threats and was getting his channel flagged down, and I didn't respect that. I didn't think that was respectful at all. And guarantee, yeah, there's dudes that might not even be in the manosphere that talk disrespectful or talk down on women. I don't advocate for that either. I mean, we both see it on Miss Elite's panel, for example. We see that, and it's just kind of like, dude, that's just not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not cool. So I respect that in general. And when you're talking about politics, especially what you did for going to the branch of government to sign those bills or whatever it was that you signed, I don't want to misquote it. Yeah, I respected that. But at the same time, it was just kind of like shaking the dick contest. Look at what I did. What did you do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, well, yo, at the end of the day, I'm gonna still give you props as a so-called black man because that's what's up at the end of the day. But also, we all have done something for the proliferation of moving together and doing something better. And I think we both just agree on all the stupid shit gotta go because brothers in this space, and I know Wacky says this on his panel. We had a discussion this on my panel as well. It's just that brothers are pick and cherry pick over stupid ass shit. Now you're familiar with Jessica X, for example. You're familiar with Sister George, and you're familiar with a couple of other Melody, right?
Yeah.
So brothers are going on a panel, and last week they want to jump down their throat and say, "Oh, y'all are feminists. Y'all are all feminists." And it's like, hold up, how you calling them a feminist for having a discussion about what their viewpoint is on a topic that y'all constantly talk about? So it's like when you say certain topics that brothers in the space bring up, I get annoyed, right? Not towards you, towards them, because it's like a recycle. I don't want to talk about that shit all day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I'm closely always dealing with a complex design. You know what I'm saying? So I'm usually with him when we talk about sapiosexualness and we talk about music. We talk about music frequency. That's just to show the diversity of what could be of the space when people on the outside, not saying you, well, I mean, well, you're still in the space. So let me not say that. But dudes that's not affiliated with the space and they're anti, they don't get a chance to see the other beauty in the space. I try to stay away from the fuck shit of panels. Brothers that just want to jump on and yell at another brother automatically just because they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. When I come at people, it's for a reason, right? But the thing about it is, I don't want to go jump on panels just because I disagree with someone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Hmm.
for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Right.
it's a history behind it, yeah, it's a reason behind something I do. I don't just do things out of nowhere. But I agree with you that, yeah, there needs to be some cleanup. But this is why I say the tribes need to be set. We know which content creator is in their lane. They know exactly what they do. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna go over the stupid stuff. Now, when women get on panels, y'all don't need to have a whole entire boner jump for joy and want to yell at women and automatically accuse them of stuff just because they're a woman on the panel. So I agree with you, bro. Like it's crazy, and sometimes I just get annoyed. Like I don't want to talk about this.
Right. Right. Because I remember Sister George and Concrete Rose. Is that Concrete Rose? That's with Sister George.
Yeah, Sister Georgia Concrete
Yeah.
Rose. You're right. Yeah,
Right. Right. Well, they came from Taz and Nyland. They
yeah,
came on that network 2 years. That's how I met them. They came out of Taz and Nyla's position. Where, that old squad, right? So what irked me about that during that time when Sister George was in there, and Concrete Rose was on the panel, and they went into Obsidian's channel, and they were just posted up there. They were just talking. And even though they was defending men, they was getting attacked by them. They was savagely attacked in that chat room. And I'm like, you know, I blame Obsidian for that because he created that culture that believes that every woman on the planet is the enemy, and it doesn't matter who she is, or no matter what color she is, she's automatically the enemy, and she ain't say anything. And that's really that was part of my reason why I went in on Obsidian so hard. That's why I went so hard on Mr. Fantastic and Ramil so hard because they don't know how to treat people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all really are destroying your own movement by, or your own cause rather. You're destroying your own cause by being disrespectful when those people were being respectful to you, or to them, I should say. So that's why I went hard on the management because that's that part. But go ahead, Brownbird.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
hold on.
what's up, bro?
Hey, go back to AD's channel, and if you see if you seen Silent, please tell Silent to come over here because I want him to join on this panel if he's on Mr. Money AD's channel. If you don't mind, Hank, if you don't mind, just tell him I'm live and tell him to show up over here because I'm waiting for him. All right. But anyway, go ahead, Brown.
Yeah, nah, I understand what you're saying because it still happens now. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying, I still see it take place. And even dudes that I talk to, they be like, yeah, I'm still manosphere, but I'm not with the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly the vibes that I try to provide. Like, I don't want to be with the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? The same recycled material all day long. Like for instance, dudes may be against divestors. Dudes may be against the pink pill or this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's like and I'll say this: I disagree with divestors because it just seems as if they're talking. I have no problem with so-called black women wanting to date other nation of men. The problem is when y'all make it a big deal to go against so-called black men and then put us down like we ain't shit and we're not worthy of anybody's attention just because we're so-called black men. I have a heavy problem with that. Then they bring up these stats to sit up there and say we're not performing well, we're not doing anything. When I look at these stats and I'm sitting there literally telling you over 60% of so-called black men is in the middle class, when they're telling you in the 40% range, percentile, white, what is it, white collar jobs, 36 for blue collar. I'm looking at all these stats and data and then saying still over 50% are childless. And then the dudes that I move around with, progressive. So the idea and the ideology y'all getting this from is just like flawed. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to be the type of man going on a page and sitting up there trying to argue them down and say, y'all just stupid bitches and this, that, and the third. I'm not going to do that. And the thing about it, like I said, I understand your point. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with you. Certain times it just doesn't make sense. I don't. It's an echo chamber. So I understand the frustration. I think the disagreement we had was just kind of like you just came full throttle, like you're from here, and I'm like, whoa, 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 that ain't me, bro. Like, yeah, I can. We talking about the single mother thing because it was Diamond Princess we was talking to, but at the same time, just understand I came into space through another way. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't come from there. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I respect the history and I respect the people who came before me in this space. I'm just here to make sure that we get on track to what is it that we really should be talking about. You understand what I'm saying? That's who I try to affiliate with. That's why I don't really have a lot of the young cats on my panel. I have older cats on my panel because they have a
Uh,
conversation about real shit. And honestly, Big J, if you ever wanted to come through to my joint, you're more than welcome to, bro. Because we it's like yo, like we gotta talk about things that matter. You know what I'm saying? We have to talk about the law. We have to talk about politics. Sheila E is one person that is another person that I like hearing from because she wants to inspire more of us to get into politics, which is respectable. I tell her that I have a gripe with it, even though I worked within the political field because I helped somebody out with their whole thing. But yeah, Big J, I understand exactly where you're coming from and just the vibes about it. It's just that we have to just mark it down for who's really about moving and who's really more about gossip and complaining like little girls. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I shouldn't have came on that panel. Um, but I got tired of my name keep being brought up on there over there. I got tired of that shit, so that's why I appeared. So
Yeah, I get it. Well, what usually happens on those streams, right? Because even that night, I just was looking in the comment section. They was just like, "Oh, it was Della on there," and I was just like, "Oh, Della is talking about Big J and talking about Miss Elite." I'm not familiar with the beef at all. I mean, as it stands with Miss Elite, I said it on the last stream. I just think she's a troll. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
she was talking down. She was like, the reason why I just became a spat is because she's like, where y'all fathers at? I got my father. Where's y'all fathers? And it's just like, regardless if it is something that hits the soul, you don't say that. You know what I'm saying? It's not respectable politics that you say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't cool. So I called her out on it. And she was like, oh, you're just kissing AD's ass. And I'm like, that's false, yo. Like, I'm not. I'm just calling you out on something you said, right? So the thing
Right.
about it is that yeah, I just was like, yo, she's a troll. I'm never gonna sit up there and just disrespect her to the point like, yo, I'm gonna call you out and throw ad hominems, but it's just like, you're a troll. That's all I'm gonna say. Even if she asks me right now, I'll be like, you're just a troll. But yeah, your name did get mentioned, and I understand that. It's just like it starts to become one of these things we focus on too, like the same people sometimes, and just be like, oh yeah, they said this, they said that, and then it goes back and forth, and then it's a sling turd. It's like, whose side are you on? You on their side or you on this side? And it's like, I'm not on nobody's side. So yeah, I get it, Big J. I mean, in certain cases, yes, you should be able to defend yourself and be able to talk about whatever is going on. It's just like, okay, I got to stay out of it because I don't know the full history, right? You and Della and all this other stuff, and understood.
But
Yeah.
but 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 what went on over there is somebody who fell in love with somebody, and she thought that I was supposed to be receipt be I'm supposed to get her I'm supposed to receive her attention.
Hmm.
But she didn't know, and everybody else knew I was with somebody. And now I'm trying to protect Silent now. I want Silent to come on because I'm trying to protect him. Because what she said after that troubled me. That really troubles me. What she's willing to go, she willing to punish Silent because Silent told who I was with, the name of the woman who I was with. And I'm like, I got to protect Silent now because I don't want Silent to get doxxed. And she said she's going to dox Silent
Mm-hmm.
just because he said the name of the woman who I was with. Now you saw that right, Brown Bird. You saw that right?
Yeah, he was saying some stuff in the comment section about what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah, because he told me, well, Big J was with so and so. He said that in the chat room, and eight money AD put that on, he put that up on the, on screen what Silence said, and then all of a sudden she got unglued and talking about I'm going to dox Silent, and I'm like, why would you punish him for that? And that tells me that's some fatal attraction shit right there. Because the thing is, she talking about, well, I email you, Big J. I email you. Yes, you did, but I wasn't really saying anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
So why continue when I wasn't really saying much? Because I was being polite. Wasn't really trying to tell her, bitch, leave me alone. I wasn't doing that. I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. It kept it moving.
Right.
So
So with that, because it's like your name has been brought up. I'm not trying to spread no business. I'm not trying to do rumors, but it's like when I was on those panels, she'll come up. When she did mention you, it was just like, oh, I gotta protect Big J Big J don't understand. He was dealing with yeah, like he's dealing with Miss Elite, and Miss Elite is bad vibes. I'm trying to make sure he's good, and I'm just like, well, what the fuck is this? A love triangle? I'm not understanding what the hell is going
She
on.
made she thought me and Miss Elite was together,
Okay,
and that's not even that's not that's not even true. Everybody knew who I was with except for her. Basically, everybody in my circle knew who I was with. Who was in my inner circle knew. But why and I ain't trying to tell you who I'm with because I'm trying to protect her too,
right.
because that's how I am. I'm trying to protect people, right? There's certain people I want to be protected, and that's why sometimes though I go off on a handle. I'm trying to protect someone. So so she soon because like she got on her own channel saying, "Well, Big J, I respect you. I'm not gonna mention your name ever again." I said, "Okay, fine. We shake hands. We agree with." It. And then though she turned right back around, got Mrs. Money AD's channel. Well, Big J did this and Big J did this and that. I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't agree to what you promised.
Mm,
And I'm like, this is some fatal attraction shit. Because I did, if I really want to have her, I would have had her already. But I'm trying to make amends to somebody else. I'm trying. I know who you're getting. If you trying to if you're trying to talk to somebody and you're trying to and if there's a second person coming in or trying to you're trying to tell the second person you're trying to be polite
yeah.
and not being dismissive of her.
Dismissive. Dismissive.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying not to be. Yeah, I wasn't trying to dismiss her or anything. I was just trying to get her being polite and trying to ease her off slowly off me so I can get to where I was trying to get at. But she shouldn't have done. And when she said the silent, I'm worried about silent. I really am because that was some foul shit.
So I
All
mean,
all over all over two all over four other women. I'm like, okay, I mentioned real life in cyberspace. She came unglued tonight. I mentioned the ex girlfriend. She came unglued tonight. No, Silent mentioned the ex girlfriend. She came unglued, and I'm like, this no, you want a boyfriend, but the thing is, I'm not interested with you. I don't see you as a relationship. I never saw her wanting to have sex or wanting to have some type of relationship. And I saw that as that's the most despicable thing. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That was just you know. Uh, hold on. Renee Owen says Big J on fire. Oh, okay. I saw. I'm sorry. I saw somebody trying to comment to me or on another channel. Anyway, I thought that was somebody in the chat room. Anyway, is there anything else you want to tell me, Brownbird? Because I'm trying to wait for Silent to come up.
nah, bro, we straight. I just think we just both had a misunderstanding. I didn't understand your aggression towards the manosphere, and my thing is, I just wanted to solidify the reasons why I'm here. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm thanks for the opportunity for me to jump on, and we just hatched it like men. So I ain't got no problems with you, bro. Um, I'll subscribe to you, and you're more than welcome to come over to my panel. When I hold it, if not, that's cool too. I'll subscribe, whatever, and just keep you on the loop, bro. We ain't got no problems, bro.
Okay, okay, all right, Dan. We're cool, Dan. I'm just kind of nervous for Silent right now.
Yeah, I would say I would be like, bro, like it's one of those sort of things. Yeah, just look out for him. I mean, I know I'm not in the middle of this, but I think it is a good idea that you should look out for him because we don't. It shouldn't be a messy situation. She'll do something to put him in a compromising position.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same with you.
because what she said that really irks me. That really concerns me because me and Silent goes way back. Me and Silent go way back. So I got to look I got to look out for him because that I didn't like because like she knows all because he was trying to date her I believe right and I think
Hmm.
that she knows everything about him. I really want him to. I'm gonna see if he's okay and shit. That's all. That's all I want to know, man.
I mean, straight, bro. Like at the end of the day, I can only say man to man. That's respectable politics. You know what I'm saying? You look out for those who you know, and look out for
Right.
those who's in your field. So I mean, at the end of the day, I can respect that on a man perspective, bro. So yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, I ain't got no issues with you. I'll say my fault for like the thrash outs and the constant back and forth. Like at first it was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. We just got into our spats. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit, but. Man to man, bro, I respect you, bro. At the end of the day,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You do your thing, and like I said, I always got respect for people who's trying to do progressive stuff, bro. Like not getting caught up in tangent and stupid stuff that don't get us nowhere. So I respect you a lot, bro. At the end of the day, man, you take care. Peace.
Okay. All right. Okay, Brown Bird. I'll see you next time. I'm out of here, y'all,
All right,
and
peace.
I'm out. I'm out, y'all. If anybody sees Silent, please let them know. I'm trying to contact them. Trying to reach out to Silent. So Silent, if you're around, let me know. Go in my comment section, Silent, because I didn't like that to happen to you too, man. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. I might show up and miss Money AD's channel again. I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm out, y'all.